Hey, what's up? Today we are talking on Kendall Jenner. She is granted temporary restraining order against alleged trespasser after they were arrested and released without charge. Now watch this. Share with your friends, and we're coming with exclusive details in this video. Kendall Jenner has been granted a temporary restraining order against a male trespasser after he allegedly tried to get onto her Los Angeles property. According to source, the model headed to court on Tuesday to make the filing that was, eventually, signed off by a judge. The court-ordered protection requires a man by the name of Arnold Babcock to stay away from Jenner until his hearing on February 1st. Source reported earlier this week that Babcock was stopped by security inside her gated community asking to see the reality star. Kendall has been subject to several stalker ordeals and has previously had trespassers try to access her home and enter her land without permission. The online news outlet claimed that the man was walking around looking for Kendall, and it wasn't the first time he had been stopped for doing so. The security officer detained Babcock until police arrived to arrest him for trespassing. However, he was released just a short time later. Los Angeles County District Attorney George Gaskin's office rarely filed charges for trespassing, which is proving frustrating to police forces, according to source. They said that they feel suspects have more of an incentive to commit crimes again. The district attorney's office told the publication, "Our office charges trespassing cases when appropriate based on the totality of the circumstances. But before details, please subscribe our channel, and hit bell icon, and then select the option, all notifications, so that we can keep you in touch next time." In June, a man allegedly tried to find Kendall at her Los Angeles home and presented himself at the gate of the star's exclusive community in an attempt to see her, law enforcement sources told. Although the guards didn't allow him to enter, he then allegedly went around them and climbed over the wall guarding the community. The guards were reportedly familiar with the man because he had made several earlier attempts to see Jenner. Unlike his previous attempts, he then scaled the wall in order to get past the guards, though he cut his hand seriously enough to require medical attention in the process. The police were called to the scene and the intruder was apprehended, though it's unclear if the guards got a hold of him first or if the police captured him. Despite his attempt to scale the wall, he was reported taken into custody before he ever made it to Jenner's house. After a trip to the hospital to attend to his cut hand, the intruder was booked for misdemeanor trespassing and released from the jail after 10 hours. Jenner has reportedly been steering clear of the house following an earlier stalking incident, and she traveled to Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, over the weekend with her friend Hailey Bieber. In April, a man named Shaquan King gained entrance to her property and attempted to take a nude swim in her pool, source reported. During the frightening break-in attempt, he began pounding on the doors and windows and calling out for Jenner, who was home but safe from the stalker. After he gave up on getting her to come out, he tried to get into the pool, though he was subdued by security guards and arrested by police shortly afterward. The catwalk star was later granted a 5-year restraining order against the skinny dipping enthusiast. The stalker also terrorized Jenner's younger sister Kylie Jenner. He spent only 6 hours in jail for trespassing on Kendall's property and headed to Kylie's home shortly after being released. The cosmetics mogul was able to get her own restraining order against the stalker, though a judge only granted a shorter 3-year order. Kendall previously moved out of her last home, located in West Hollywood, in 2017 after she was the victim of a burglary. She had another stalker scare earlier in April, when she told a judge that a Los Angeles Police Department detective told her that a 24-year-old man named Malik Boker had traveled across the country with the intention of purchasing an illegal firearm to murder her. They claimed that he then intended to kill himself. The catwalk star was swiftly granted a restraining order against him, which required Boker to stay at least 100 yards from her. At the time, he was being held in a hospital's psychiatric ward, though she claimed that she feared he would seek her out after being released. So far, Jenner hasn't made any moves to sell her current home, though she doesn't appear to have any plans to return to it. Thanks for watching and thanks for your precious time. We hope that you found this story interesting. Please comment your views down in the comment section. Share this story with your friends and we'll see you next time.